Well, good afternoon, guys. Long time no see, eh? Yes, I've had a few issues going on myself, I'll tell you. Start off with a fish. My poor platinum ogon. Look at him, laying there flat on the bottom of the pond. I think I've been told, I think it's a swim bladder. So he's my biggest fish in there. I think he's just pushing 60 cm. He swims about alright. He swims, but as soon as he stops swimming, he just rolls over onto his side like that. Sad. So obviously the inevitable will be coming where he'll have to come out and be euthanized, unless you guys know different and you can say, well, nah, leave him alone, he'll sort himself out. But I don't think he will. I don't think he will sort himself out. So apart from that, the pond's okay. Apart from obviously it's still leaking. I'm just having a bit of a fill up at the moment. So the pond's okay. I say apart from the leak, which I'm not going to do till the weather turns. I don't really bother covering up. I don't see the point in it. What's the point of covering your pond? I mean, I can understand if you're heating, you want to keep the heating, but this is not heated. I mean, they all seem happy enough flying about there. I think the pond's sitting around 7 degrees at the moment. But they seem, I don't know, this weather's stupid, isn't it? It's been down low, it's been down to about 5 degrees. And then you have a couple of warm days. And then you have a couple of cold days. It's just crazy. So I'll leave them uncovered all year round, and I say I don't see the point in covering up. If I cover up, then you can't see your fish. I'm sure that's the point of having a pond, isn't it? So you can see your fish. Anyway, so that's the fishy side of it. Now, obviously anybody who follows me anyway will know that I had a couple of procedures on my lungs last year. One was in November, one was in December. I still don't know, they were on a trial, so I still don't know whether I've had the real operations or what they call a sham. But I think I've had the real one, because since June I've been going out walking every day and getting some exercise in, and I've gone from sort of strength to strength, and I've been sort of walking 6 miles, 7 miles a day, and a couple of days I've done up to 10 miles a day. Only a couple though, at 10. And then 5 weeks ago I was cutting this hedge back. It's all overgrown at the top there. So I was cutting the edge back, and I was up on a pair of steps around this side. I was up on a pair of steps right up the top there, but there was all bits of tree hanging over the top, like it is now. It's still hanging there. I was on the top of a set of steps, and for whatever reason, I don't know, I've passed out, and lucky Doreen was out. She was out hanging the washing up. She just heard the crash and the bash. I've fallen off of there. I just passed out and fallen and ended up down here between the tree and the pergola. I don't remember any of it, to be quite honest. Somehow Doreen's got me back indoors, and I sort of, when I've come round, I'm on my knees. So she took me clothes off, because obviously I was in thick mud. So she got me clothes off, so I'm just on my knees in my pants. But I couldn't move. When I come round, I couldn't move. So I was on my knees head buried into the settee. And I couldn't move, I couldn't breathe. I went, Dorian, I need help. So she phoned 999. While she was on the phone talking to the lady, you know, they keep you talking. Is the patient breathing and all that? The ambulance is pulled up outside the door within a minute. Honest, literally 2-3 minutes the ambulance was there. And he said, we were just going past. He said, we heard the call come in. He said, we come in. And we heard that he'd fallen. He said, I was dreading it. He said, because we was out last week, a guy had fell off his steps, hit his head on the fish pond, fell into the pond and drowned. And his wife couldn't get him out. She was there, but she couldn't lift him out. She just couldn't get him out. He said, we was dreading the worst. So I still couldn't move. They couldn't get me up. So they pumped me full of morphine and got me on gas and air. So it took them about 45 minutes to actually get me up into a sitting position. He said to the driver or the paramedics, he said, I'm going to call it in. He called it in as a trauma blue light job. He said, although we're only a couple of minutes from the hospital, he said we won't put the lights on, he said, but I'm going to book you in as a trauma, he said, because you might have hit your head on the way down. So whisked off to Southend Hospital, because when we got there, because he'd booked me in as a trauma, all the team were waiting for me, so I went straight in through the doors. The trauma team was all there, took me through to resus, give me a quick examinations, and then took me straight down for a full body scan. So I had a full body scan from tip to toe, and thankfully the doctor come back in and he went, well, you've not broken anything. He said, well, we can't see anything. He went, you may have a cracked rib. He said, what, not showing up. He said, but we can't do nothing with a cracked rib anyway. He said, so you'd be looking at 2 to 6 weeks before you get back. Well, I tell you what, guys, I could not walk. I could not walk. Doreen had to lift me. Well, she couldn't lift me. She just sort of put her arm out. I held onto her arm, and then she had to reverse up to like get me up to get to the toilet. She had to take me to the toilet. She had to take me in the shower. I said, because if I drop the soap, I won't be able to bend to pick it up. I could not walk for almost 2 weeks. I couldn't go to bed. I couldn't lay down. I've been on the settee, padded out with about 10 pillars. It is absolute agony. So I thought, all that work I've done, all this walking, getting myself fit, and boom, I'm back to square one. Can't move. Anyway, I've just got myself, it's coming on 5 weeks now. I've just got myself up and about, and I've started walking again. A little bit slower, but I'm still managing to do my walk. It's like 5 miles a day, so I've done it for 4 days this week. I've got to apologise to Francesca. Francesca, if you're listening, Francesca contacted me from the group, and obviously she wanted to have a chat, get some members on the other group, and I just deleted the group and left the group. And she did come back and say, why, what's wrong? What's the matter, Ron? Well, I'm sorry, Francesca, but I really couldn't take it. I was laying there, and the notification was just bing, bing, bing. I said, I can't do it. I just deleted the group. I'm sorry, mate, but I weren't really in those condition to join in the chats, to be quite honest. Anyways, so all that done. Sorry, mate. So yeah, so I've been gone for about 5 weeks. Sorry guys, but what to do? Get one thing sorted out and then something else happens. Hope everybody else is okay. Just see Jim's video. Obviously Jim, you're not been too good. Are you back at work yet? I don't know if you're back at work. I know you've signed off of work because of your blood pressure. Just wonder if you got back to work yet. Haven't got real much more to say really. Oh, they come out and they finished the footpath outside. Done all the drive, not the drive, all the pavements, asphalted all the pavements. That looks good. Still waiting for me plasterer to come in to render the front walls. But again, that's all going to be dependent on the weather. So this time of year you sort of run out of things to say and do, don't you? Well, I've normally got plenty to do, but I'm certainly not going up on any more ladders cutting down hedges. They can stay like it, I'm afraid. Either that, I'll get Doreen up there. The only thing I could think of, Doreen might have given the ladder a shake while I was up there, you know what I mean? And once I hit the floor, she could have put the boot in. But I don't think she did. But I'm not looking too bad, I suppose. Bit leafy. Obviously everything's all turned off in the pond. I've only got the backy shower running. That's right, it's only running at, I think it's running at 20% at the moment. UV's off. Air's off. I don't really need a lot of air with that running. They've got plenty of air banging in there with that running. But look at my poor boy down there, laying on his side. And the little grow and show I got, he's gone missing. That's another grow and show gone missing. I'm not getting no more grow and shows. I'm finished with them. Finished. No more. Don't see the point in getting these grow and shows and they all go on the missing list. I think they seem to go into quarantine. And once they've been in quarantine for 6 weeks, they don't want to come out and play anymore. Anyway, guys. It's good to get back on and do a little video. As short as it is. But I think this is long enough. 13 and a half, 14 minutes. But as I keep saying, I will try to get on do one a fortnight through the winter, just to keep you updated with what's going on. Now I'm up and about again, I can really start to take all this apart, you know, and start getting it ready for when the weather turns. So once I get all this down, all stacked away nicely, hopefully I might be able to get it back where it all come from. I better take some pictures of it first. So I'm going to leave this one here, guys. Wish you all well. I'm sure you're all enjoying yourselves on the run up to Christmas. Spending lots of money. So anyway, enjoy everything else, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Keep warm, guys. Keep safe. Cheerio for now.